into the stream. I don't know. I really want to try to hunt down my old SNES or my old PlayStation N64 and just reconnect it and just go back to some of the classics.
I don't even gotta hunt it down because I still have one.
I want to play the Mario RPG game again.
That was amazing. That one. Even Paper Mario back in the day was amazing.
Never played Paper Mario.
I mean, I've kind of talked to you about this a little bit, Yadios. I've been so bored recently with the games currently out. There's like nothing for me to play that I'm actually jumping into interested. So I'm going back to either older games or games that came out over the last few years that have an older feel to it. I think I've been spending a majority of my time on FTL. I don't know if either of you guys played FTL.
Or Mountain Blade Warband.
Yeah, I mean...
Which is also already a pretty old game.
I don't even know what FTL is.
Faster Than Light.
Yeah, it's faster than light on Steam. It's an amazing game.
Like, I've heard of it, I just don't know what it is.
It's
like,
a really difficult game.
It is a really difficult game.
Is it kind of like Osu or whatever?
No.
Basically, you have a ship that you're the commander of. You have multiple different stages you need to get through, and it gives you a whole bunch of different weapon choices, ship types, and stuff like that. And you got to go from one side of the galaxy all the way to the other. Once you get to the end, you need to fight the
boss. Yeah, the boss mod, the Rebels mothership.
So I think I have an extra copy just sitting in my game stash, Spade. I'll send it to you, because it's an absolute must play. Like, seriously.
Is it good though?
On a scale 1 to 10, I rate it a 10. 10 out of 10.
Yeah, but is it like something I would play though? That's the kicker.
I mean, here's the thing.
Really.
Think of it this way. It's not gonna be it's not like a lot of the other Call of Duty games. It's not like some of the like what is that game that you like, Prototype? It's like a super old school feeling game. So give it a shot. The worst thing is you don't like it, but it's a game that I highly suggest anyone try.
If you want, I can most likely give you access to it on Steam. Like Jake has access to the majority of my Steam games.
And play Gunstar Heroes. Does anyone know what Gunstar Heroes is?
No.
What type of game is that, Saber? Because I haven't actually heard of that game. Let me know, because I'm definitely down for looking. Like I said, I just bought Final Fantasy IX on Steam. Originally, I was going to play that tonight, but I forgot about the podcast.
And tomorrow he's playing the game with me.
Game of my playing with you tomorrow.
You sent me a screenshot of you downloading it.
I never agreed to play it, though. I downloaded it.
So you're playing it with me.
But yeah, like I said, I've been going back to these older-fashioned games. Because to me, those are just the ones that are amazing. Sega Genesis exclusive. I'll have to look it up, though, because there's some amazing Sega games that I want to replay, and I actually have them on Steam, such as Shining Force 1 and 2. If anyone's ever tried those games, phenomenal. It will take your life away. There are strategies, you're going to get lost in time, and it's just amazing. At least that's how it was for me. I'm trying to think, guys, if you had to pick one game that you wish you could experience for the first time again, what would that be?
Super Smash Bros. Melee.
Melee?
Yeah.
So for you, it's Super Smash Brothers. What about you, Spade?
The Melee one, not
Final
the other
Fantasy VII.
Final Fantasy VII for the first time.
For the first time, yeah.
They would have just burned that game before it got released.
Final Fantasy VII honestly was my first Final Fantasy, but it was also the first game that I actually spent time on, you know, if that makes sense? Like, it was the first one that I actually ground out, like, all the crap. Like, I breeded the Chocobos to get the Master of the Round materia. Like, I spent a lot of time on that game.
For me, it would be one of two. First, it would either be Final Fantasy... I'm so confused because of how Japanese version compared to... It would either be Final Fantasy... It's either 4 or 6, depending on the version you look at, which is the one that has La Like it has the huge, gigantic party, the girl with the green hair, Ceaseless or whatever her name is, the blonde-haired girl. Because that story is by far the best ever out of any Final Fantasy.